she ain't trying to go to the store again. I done been in the store. I done been in Publix and Kroger. I know with. Hey girl, hey, happy Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing well on today. Y'all, we're gonna start this vlog off today with me making a protein bowl, okay? So what happened was, let me set this camera down. What happened was, last night, I got home kind of late and I was like, okay. And then too, I had already ate. But I was like, which one? I went on Pinterest and was looking at these high protein bowls. They had the Mediterranean bowl, they had a Mexican bowl, cheeseburger bowl, shrimp bowl, salmon bowl, all these different recipes for all these different bowls. And I was like, okay, which one do you want? Now, I was like, well, whatever one I eat, it gotta be something that I already have all the ingredients. Cause honey, she ain't trying to go to the store again. I done been in the store. I done been in Publix and Kroger. I know within the last 2 weeks, like every other day or every other 2 days, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that over here, okay? So I'm like, we're going to fix whatever with the ingredients that we already have. So with that being said, when I got up, so when I cooked the chicken last night and I was trying to figure out what bowl I want, I knew that I wasn't gonna make a bowl last night. I was just cooking the chicken so that way when I get ready to make the bowl today, I didn't have to go through that or whatever the case may be. So I went on ahead and cooked the chicken last night, not realizing which one of these bowls I wanted. So after looking at it again today, I decided, let's do the Mediterranean bowl. However, when I looked at the recipe, they have a marinade that you're supposed to put on the chicken when you cook it to make it into not just with the feta cheese, the black olives, the tzatziki sauce, and all of that other kind of stuff that you add to your bowl. They actually have the flavors that you marinate the chicken in and cook the chicken in. Well, because I cooked chicken last night and I didn't know what bowl I wanted, honey, I didn't do that, okay? So what we're gonna do is do it my way, okay? And it's still gonna be a Mediterranean bowl in my eyes, okay? So that's what we're gonna do today. So what I'm gonna do is probably just take all those seasonings, because I season my chicken. I don't wanna over season it or salt it or whatever. So what I'll probably do is, because I got jasmine rice, that's the type of rice that I like to use, or I'm trying to decide if I wanna use the rice or use the quinoa, okay? And so I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm not sure which one I'm leaning more towards, but whichever one of those I do, that's what I'm going to season. I'm going to season that, the rice or the quinoa with the seasonings I was supposed to put on the chicken, okay? Because it's all going to be mixed together anyway, okay? And then I got all the rest of the toppings that I need. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead on and get started on this bowl, okay? So like I said, I cooked the chicken last night. It's in the refrigerator. I'm about to pull it out, warm it up, dice it up. Well, let me figure out if I want jasmine rice or do I want this quinoa first. I don't know. But let me get all my ingredients and everything out and decide on which one I'm going to do. And I will be back. Okay, so I went ahead and put the rice on, and I put the rice in the rice cooker. My question to you guys is, how do you cook your rice? Because honey, she's been cooking rice for years and have never mastered how to cook rice. I've cooked rice where it turns out okay, but then me and rice don't have a good relationship. Honey, because sometimes she want to be a little sticky, a little too mushy. Sometimes she want to be too dry. And yeah, so every so often, the rice will turn out perfect where it's fluffy, but that only happens every so often. And because I have such an emotional relationship with rice, honey, she has to go out and get a rice cooker, okay? So that's how I cook my rice now, in the rice cooker. Because honey, she ain't got time to be trying to figure out how this rice gonna turn out, okay? So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead on and start on this chicken, getting this chicken diced up and getting everything else diced up. And yeah. Alrighty then, the rice is now ready. So everything is ready to go in the bowl. To go in the bowl. I'm so super excited. So let's take a look at this rice. I'm gonna break it up a little bit. All right, so the rice is ready and we're about to plate up this bowl and let's get into it, y'all. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so what we got inside this Greek bowl is chicken tenderloins that I cooked last night. We have, and I realize now looking at my bowl that the rice and the feta cheese is blending in. So you got the rice, we got, what did I say, the chicken, the rice, the feta cheese, the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the black olives, the avocado, right? My tzatziki sauce dip. It's actually a dip. Hold on. Okay. I'm actually torn between which one I want to put or should I use both. This is the tzatziki Greek yogurt dip that I could possibly use, you know, because it's what it is. And then we have the Greek well, this actually have bits of feta cheese and black olives. It's a dressing, Greek dressing. So I'm really leaning more towards this than this. I may put just a dab of this in the corner and then mix it together. We'll see, but yeah. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I need to get a spoon to get this dressing out. Hold on. Okay, so what I did was put just a corner over here by the chicken. But eventually I think I may use this, but y'all, I didn't have a fresh purple onion, and that's how I end up using the pickled onions. But honey, we about to mix this all together, okay? And yeah. So, but let me show you what I did with the Greek dressing. Hold on, see. Y'all see how my rice and my feta is blending in, but that's rice, but that's actually feta cheese. But here's the corner of the tzatziki sauce that I put. But again, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead on and add this in there and just see what happens. So yeah. Okay, let's bless this food. Alrighty. Let's see what this hitting like. So now I'm about to kind of mix all of this together. This is good. This is good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add this. Not that it's dry, but I feel like I need this dressing on here. Let's see. Let's see what this does. That did it right there. Yeah, that did it. That's good. And honestly, it really didn't take that long. I mean, granted, I did cook the chicken last night, but I really just had to dice everything up and wait on the rice cooker to finish cooking the rice. That's good. That's real good. So, what, and I started to add this too, but I was like, I'm doing too much. This tahini, creamy spread, squeezable spread, because I did this on, some toast one time with some bagel seasoning, and it was really good. And it seemed like it would go on this. What I may do is just try a spoon of this with this just to see, but yeah, this is good. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna enjoy my meal and I'll be back.
Something like a chameleon at the party, trying to be everyone's type. Look what I started. Writing all of these love songs for somebody else. Posting all of these pictures so thou-hearted. Lost myself 1,000 times. Please, Lord, don't wake up, tease my hair out to look thick like a lace front. Got some more for healing. These scars from surgery, that's just my luck for being a woman. Oh, I tear myself into pieces just to keep the peace. The peace, the peace. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think that we didn't do well this year with this garden. We planted a lot. And the only thing that's thriving is the tomatoes, the cabbages, a little bit of the strawberries, the grapes, and the bell peppers. And I think it's oregano and thyme, maybe, as far as the seasonings go. We planted watermelon, we planted Brussels sprouts, we planted cucumbers, we planted squash, we planted zucchini, we planted beets. I think we planted some onions. None of that. None of that. So like I said, I don't think we really did well this season. The apple tree and the plum tree is still doing fairly well. The leaves are still green. Nothing's coming up on them, but the leaves are still green. But the only thing that's thriving right now, like I said, is the tomatoes, the cabbages, the bell peppers, tomatoes, cabbages, bell peppers, thyme, oregano, and a few of the strawberries. Let me show you. I think my camera about to go dead. Those are the strawberries, the oregano, rosemary, I meant to say. Rosemary, cabbages, bell peppers, Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So today, what are we doing today? Well, I just got finished doing my Bible study and I read Romans 1, the whole chapter basically. But I was more drawn towards the end part of that chapter where it talks about how the state of the world talks about the wrath of God against ungodliness, unrighteousness, and how man rejects God's truth and how eventually he gives them over to a debased mind. And so it's just like, wow. I'm gonna read this right quick. It says, and even as they did not like to retain. So basically, before I even get into it, Paul was talking about how they knew the knowledge of God, but even though they knew the knowledge of God, they rejected God's truth for their own truth. So they basically made up their own image of God and what they think he is instead of what the true knowledge of God is. And they did their own thing. They was rebellious, they was sinful, and all those things. So it says, and even though they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not covenant, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, inventor of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that which they commit such things are worthy of death, not only to do the same, but to have pleasure in them that do. So it was basically, that was the King James Version, but I had actually read the English Standard Version. Just saying basically all these rebellious things that people do and say that they know God, and I don't know, y'all. Everything that he was talking about and what was going on during that time is most definitely still going on right now in our time. So, but anyway, that was my study for the morning. I am about. By the way, y'all, as y'all see, I done took my twist out. I done took those the hair out my head, and yeah, honey, she had to wear the wig yesterday to church. So. This grass is so wet. I don't know why I put flip-flops on to come out here. And this grass is wet. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on this morning. Y'all, when I tell y'all that some of this stuff, let me just flip the camera. So my strawberries, I'm doing the camera the wrong way, y'all. So I had some good strawberries in there, and I actually took them out. So as you see right there, the strawberries, as you see, they're just not, they look like they were coming, trying to grow. And then they just started dying. This one right here looked like it might be okay. But the rest of them is blah. Then we have rosemary. I don't know what this is right here, but this is the rosemary. Here's a cabbage. I don't know what's going on with it. It's so little. We got some bell peppers that I took off the other day. So here is a bell pepper. The bell peppers are doing well. I don't know if you can see that or not. Bell peppers are doing well. Look like my camera might be about to die. And the cabbages are doing well. Cabbages, that's a cabbage. These are kind of small, but yeah. And so if y'all remember, oh, my grapes are doing real good, y'all. These grapes are graping. These grapes are graping, y'all. Let me see if I could. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at them grapes. And it's a lot on here, too. This vine over here, it only have those. That's it. That's the only grapes on this vine. And then the tomatoes are doing good. The tomatoes, y'all, are doing well. Look at this. The tomatoes are doing really good. They are thriving, honey. Got a couple over here and over here. And over here. Let's see. Let's flip this. Yeah, I think my camera about to die. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to charge this camera up and I'll be back. I'm about to go ahead on and get my walk on. Y'all, let me tell you this right quick. Like, the temperature has gotten to almost 100 degrees this past week, and which has drawn me to get up early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I've been up since about 6:30. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get up like this and go walking this time. So that's why I'm trying to get on out here and get to walking, because it's been being, like I said, almost 100 degrees, and honey, she ain't got time to be walking in the heat like that. So I'm gonna go ahead on and walk, and then I'm gonna come in the house and do a strength training workout, and then then I'm gonna get my day started. So I'll catch y'all back a little later. I gotta charge my camera because it's about to go dead. See y'all later. Hey y'all, I am back. So, I didn't tell y'all this morning. I don't think I told y'all. Y'all look, didn't I tell y'all adult acne? That's crazy. That is crazy. So I got some stuff on it. I'm just gonna kind of let it sit and dry or whatever, but I'm telling y'all, this is rough. How you be over 50 and you still dealing with acne, okay? So anyway, I wanted to basically tell y'all what I didn't tell y'all was that I'm time blocking this morning, y'all. A girl is time blocking, okay? So before I get into the time blocking, y'all see my hair? This is what it is right now in its own natural state. Like when I tell y'all my hair is so thick and coarse, I'm not complaining. Lord, I'm grateful, because some people have thin hair, some people have hair that's so thin, so I'm not complaining. Lord, forgive me. But you know, it can be a little difficult to manage, okay? Let's just say that. So I'm not complaining, just being truthful about how my hair is, and that's why I like to keep the 2-strand twist. And I said I was gonna keep the 2-strand twist and just keep getting it redone, but you know, it's summertime and kind of want to just do something a little different, so I'm getting boho braids next week. My appointment is next week to get boho braids. So y'all may see me rocking this or either pulling out my wig, which I have named her Keisha. Yeah, her name is Keisha. And so Keisha, I had to wear Keisha to church yesterday, and Keisha had me pouring down with sweat. So I know that I can't wear Keisha all the time because, honey, it's hot, okay? So anyway, on to the time blocking. I actually typed in, believe it or not, I know a lot of people don't like Chat GPT or whatever, but I think just like with Google and the internet in general, it could be used for evil, but it also can be used for good. So that's how I kind of put my mind in the mindset, instead of just thinking that it's extremely bad. Now, do I know that it's some stuff out there that they doing that they shouldn't be doing with AI and all of that stuff? Yes, I get that, you know. So we just pray for that. But it's also people out there that's using it for good. So what I did was I typed in Chat GPT to help me. Actually, not even Chat GPT. I used Gemini on Google to help me to, and what I did was I typed in everything that I have going on as far as like the different things, the different tasks and stuff that I do throughout the day, every day. And it actually helped me to time block, okay? Time block my schedule. And so that was pretty good. I really like the way they broke this down and helped me to time block my schedule. So honestly, I woke up at 6:30 this morning. And even though I woke up at 6:30 this morning, I'm still behind on this time blocking. I am still behind on this time blocking, okay? And I believe I'm kind of behind too because I got, when you do Bible study, like I did my Bible study this morning, and sometimes it can get so deep and you can get so into it. My time frame was supposed to be 30 minutes. But of course, I went over my 30 minutes. So that's kind of how I ended up being behind on this time blocking. But it's okay because I was spending time with God, okay? And so I've gotten all of that done this morning. And normally I'll be done just came in from walking, just be about to get in the shower and all of that stuff. So I'm glad that I have gotten all of that done already. And so now I am actually about to fix me some breakfast. And yesterday too, also, I went on Pinterest and got some bowl ideas. And so I think I'm torn, but still I'm torn between still making me a protein smoothie, but I also want to do this breakfast bowl, this Greek cottage cheese, banana, and peanut butter breakfast bowl. So I think I'm going to try that this morning. And I don't know how I'm going to fit this protein in the smoothie. Maybe I'll do an iced coffee later and just do the protein that way. I don't know. But I think I'm going to do this bowl. So yeah, let's get into making this bowl. Now, I know that seemed like a lot of peanut butter, but I actually love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So I've never had this before. None of these ingredients mixed together, like cottage cheese and yogurt and bananas. I've had bananas and peanut butter together before, but I'm talking about the Greek yogurt and the cottage cheese. Never have I ever tried this before. So being that I fixed it, I guess I hope I like it. Because if I don't, I'm going to feel a ways because I put a lot of it in this bowl. Oh gosh, I'm kind of scared. So yeah, so that is what we are doing this morning. This is my protein that I am going to see what happens with this. So let's try this. Okay. It tastes okay. It tastes all right. I don't know if I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do it again, but I think I put too much. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna add some blueberries and I'm gonna add some honey. We're gonna see if that's gonna work. The blueberries and the honey. I think it's really thick. And I've already washed my blueberries off the other day when I bought them. So sprinkle some blueberries in there. Get some honey. Let's drizzle a little bit of that. The way this bowl look, I shouldn't even be hungry at lunchtime. But hey, we shall see. Let's taste it with this blueberry. It's actually the honey that's making it. Yeah. Okay. If I was to do that again, I wouldn't put so much in this bowl because it's a lot. Y'all, my husband fixed my refrigerator light finally, because that thing was busting one time. I had did a video and I think I went in the refrigerator and y'all probably seen it blinking. That thing went out. And he had to order the light. And so he finally fixed it this past weekend. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy breakfast. And what I'm gonna do while I'm enjoying breakfast, I might chit chat with y'all for a minute. So let me go, because I think I wanna sit outside. So yeah, I'm gonna meet y'all outside. So I decided not to meet y'all outside because honey, it's hot. And she just got out the shower. She not gonna go out there and just be sweating like that. Not gonna do that. But I'm thinking it's time blocking. Like I said, I know. I'm not really thinking because I've done it before. It's really gonna help me. I feel like I look crazy with this medicine on my face, but it is real life. I need this to work, so y'all just gonna have to look at it. Yeah. This time blocking is really gonna help me. I just need to be consistent with it. I really need to be consistent with it. Oh, let me show y'all my flowers I got yesterday. Y'all know every so often, when the last set of flowers die, I go out and get a new set. Let me show y'all my flowers. Ain't they pretty? Man, they are so pretty. Look at that. They are beautiful. They are beautiful, y'all. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I think I'll just check back in with y'all. I know y'all don't want to watch me eat. I thought I was going to chit chat with y'all, but I'll just be back. And y'all, I can't finish this bowl. I done got full. I done got real full. I figured I put too much in here. I don't know what I was thinking about. Because this bowl is actually small. It may look big, but it's not. It's a small bowl. I still put too much in here, and I should have known better. But I am full. It was good. It was okay. I think the blueberries and the honey is really what made it. So, but I'm going to check back in with you guys a little bit later on. Hey girl, I just dawned on me that I didn't show. I told y'all when I did the Amazon unboxing, I am still waiting for my son to put that table together for me. So my son's supposed to be putting the table together for me or whatever, but he's not here. And so I said, well, hopefully he'll get a chance to do it when he get back. But let me show you guys. I showed y'all, if you look back at my last video where I did the unboxing for the table, I'm gonna show you where I plan on putting it. Hold on. So as you see, like I don't have, oh, about to choke. I don't have my sofa pushed up against the wall. And that's intentional. Why is it intentional, you say? Because the sofa is actually big and my living room is kind of small. So I couldn't put it up against the wall because of the walkway area, okay? Now, when I first got this sofa, I kind of was in my feelings because I guess I didn't expect for it to extend out this far, if that makes sense. And so I was like, well, they tell you that you really, it's better for you not to put your furniture against the wall, which is fine, or whatever the case may be. But I was just like, this is blocking my walkway. But I've actually gotten used to it. And because I was contemplating on taking it back, sending it back. But I really like the sofa set. So that's why I didn't send it back, because I really like it. And we just all got adjusted to it and got used to it. So now I really like it because a couple of people have come over and I've gotten a lot of compliments saying that it actually makes my living room more cozy. So anyway, this little area that's behind the sofa is the area that the table is gonna go on, okay? And so let me kind of take you around. Excuse me. So anyway, with that being said, then it'll have the table behind there. And what I'll probably do, and it probably doesn't look right, like I guess it looks kind of thrown off a little bit because the sofa is longer than the wall or what have you. But you know what? We're going to make it work. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to make it work. So what I'll probably do is just put a centerpiece on that wall. I mean, not on the wall, but on the table. You know what I'm saying? To go like a nice plant or something, flower arrangement to go on top of the table that will kind of make up for the space that's in between the pictures. And so, yeah, and I know it's a big gap between the photos. I can't remember why me and my husband did it like that when we first put them up. I can't remember, we said we was going to put something in between there, or I really don't remember why we didn't put them pictures close. I want to say we put them like that because we've had so many different pictures on that wall over the years. Yeah, we have had so many pictures on this wall behind me over the years. We have been in our home 24 years, I think. We've been in this home for 24 years. And we've had this room painted and repainted and painted again and repainted. And we've had so many change of curtains and pictures behind me. I want to say, because I really honestly don't remember why we got them pictures spread that far apart like that. But I want to say that what I think I recall, and I have to ask him, is that we were just I think he just hung it up based on the pictures that was on the wall before, if that makes sense. So he was, instead of trying to put new holes in the wall, he just hung it up on the on the nails that was already in place. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's why the pictures also are so far apart. So if I'm just sitting here though, and once that table goes behind me, it's not going to track it, but once that table goes behind me, then the plant will go on top of the table, and I want that plant to like be centered in between that picture. I want something tall that will be centered in between that picture, and we're going to see how that looks. And yeah, and just kind of go from there. So that's the plan. You know, I told y'all that I was going to bring y'all along on some of these things that, you know, that I'll be doing, some of the changes that I'm making. I got a olive plant in here that I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I did not realize that it is way too short and I don't like it in here. So I'm probably going to end up putting that in my guest bedroom, or maybe take it out to my office. That's probably what I'll do. Take it out to my office. And I'm going to get a bigger, taller plant to go over there in that corner. So like I said, it's a lot of different stuff that I'm working on, trying to change around here. And I just decided, hey, since I'm vlogging, just going to bring y'all along. So that's pretty much it. If you are new to the channel, welcome to Simply Life Habits. It's your girl Cece. And on this channel, we talk about lifestyle, midlife, honey, midlife, everything in midlife. Okay. I am sharing my weight loss journey, which, oh, by the way, I got to take my shot because I ain't took it yet. Sharing my weight loss journey, my menopausal journey, which we ain't talking about that in a minute, but we going to hit that in a little while. Probably on the next vlog. What else we talk about? Just lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Different things that we go through in life and midlife. And I might be talking about my children soon too, honey, because adult children, yeah. Anyway, y'all, if you think you are interested in this type of content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below, let me know. You know, I would like to hear from you. And to all my old subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And until the next video, you guys be blessed. Bye.